been eating like a walrus recently.
Why?
You know, holidays when you just get a bit carried away.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I sit at a certain angle, I'm gonna be like, I'll be flying. I could literally jet set myself to the next destination
No,
if I
good,
start
good.
opening the bingo wings. But you know what it is? It's these kind of seats that make you feel a bit slumped. So it's like if I was more erect, then I could up.
Okay.
I could bust a little angle. But when you're slouched, it's like just it's just all a bit all over the place. Dest, what are your DMs like, honestly? Because I know what your comments are like.
Okay, because you've seen them.
Because I've seen them.
Yeah.
We know what we do when we see videos. We go to the comments.
Whilst we're watching. Exactly.
And we see them coming through hilarious comments.
But
what are the DMs like? Because I feel like people are so invested
100%
into wanting something to happen between you and your PT.
Do you know what though? I will say, like, I love it.
Do you?
I love it because, like, I feel like it's all good vibes. You know what I mean? Some of them it's a bit like, can you chill? But most of it is actually funny. Like, I open my DMs and my comments and I'm just laughing. And who doesn't want to do that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's so true. It's so true. I guess it's like, as long as people are in the journey of the joke at the same time, as opposed to like taking it seriously.
Well, and you know, there are some people
that second that you posted the colour.
The calisthenics.
That's why
people were fuming.
They were fuming,
yeah. But then you had other people. Yeah, just calling me out like a cheating on like not live TV, but live on social media. But I'm not cheating because I am single, and that guy is just my friend too. So it's just.
You know what it is I think that when people see like people genuinely get on,
they have to ship it.
They have, like when you see a beautiful like friendship, people all, and this is like even whether it's on socials or whether it's offline, the first thing that people think is, oh, they must have something. I've genuinely got like guy friends in my life that we are just friends, just like Cody's, just good peoples. But I guess, when they're seeing it on social media, they're just like
thinking it's a brazy thing happening.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw it?
Oh, the chemistry.
That word. If I got some money.
You one of those. You were the same as them, Jourds.
Yeah.
No, I did. I mean, obviously, like when you're saying like it's not even that, like I'm just like, like it's not. But like obviously
I
when
would
you see
claim my person. When I have my person, I'm a claim him.
But would you if you were testing the waters off cam before you made it public? Do you know what I mean?
Ooh, fair. Good point there. But the thing is, if someone's going on my social media, like, it can't be my man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
really?
As in, like, no, hear me out.
So you wouldn't have one of them like bait public?
No, if it was
relations.
my man, then it's my man. But I wouldn't post someone and say it's not my man when it's actually my man. Do you get me?
But not if you were just dating.
But the dating would occur before. Social media comes into play.
But then what if you fancied somebody that was your do you know what's hard about the personal training thing is it can be quite intimate, you know, when you're getting into that deep squat. When they're holding your feet as you come up and do a crunch. You know.
But it's
when you're doing a RDL and you're bending
up your back. No, but it's professional and like
it is what it is. But do you know what? Like, I guess people on social media they'll just do what they do. Yeah,
and I'm not mad. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all good vibes. Like,
and it's all good energy and it keeps the momentum of things going as well. Was there like, when you first kind of got into doing that content and it started doing like really, really good, was it just for you, was you just like, okay, I want to start going to the gym and also just tracking my progress. Let's just see what can happen.
Do you know what? The craziest thing about this whole like PT content stuff, like it was so random, like
just organic.
I had and that's what I love about it. And for me as a creator, I love content that I can do that I don't even have to think about. Like I literally go to my session, I put the camera up and we work out. He instructs me, do you know what I mean? Like, and that's that. But the first time we ever did it, I think we'd had our first session and this was our second session, and he was like, "Oh, do you wanna film it?"
No
and
way.
I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And then I filmed it, went home, chopped it up, because obviously I edit all my own stuff. I chopped it up, posted it, and it did well. And I was like,
"Damn, people are loving this." Yeah,
sick. Like, all right, let's keep doing it.
And you know what it is I think that like what's so beautiful about it is that there's so many people. I think like out of the whole of the world, it's only 3% of the world that go to the gym. And so, yeah, it's a crazy statistic. And so there's probably going to be so many people here that haven't been to the gym for the first time, or could be on their gym journey thinking like, oh, like, what is it going to be like? It's going to be strenuous, da, 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 da. And so your content is so fresh in the sense of like, it's giving people an insight into like, oh no, like this is a real thing that people go through, like going there and you're like, oh no, are you serious? You want me to do how many? No, like,
yeah,
really?
Or just the struggle.
Is this supposed to hurt like this? Because people just think, okay, cool, you go to the gym and then a few months later, boom, you've got the body or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's showing like, you know, there is like a method behind it and the struggle behind it. And you can make it fun and funny at the same time.
Yeah, and just raw. I think that often when people post gym content, they know exactly what they're doing. They're like ripped. They don't even like struggle. Do you know what I mean? And then you see me like,
if you see the finished article,
yeah. But now you're seeing me in the trenches. Do you know what I mean? In the trenches, bro. In the trenches. And
like, am I really gonna do that? Yeah. Are you sure? Like, no. I'm tapping out. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not getting myself involved.
Literally.
But like, I love it. Like, I think it puts a whole new kind of like perspective of it. And then aside from that, you do so much other stuff. Like you do your kind of like your day to day, your point of views, the beauty side of things as well. And so it's nice the fact that you kind of like intertwine all different, I guess, areas of your personality into the content that you put out there.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy. And
people are invested. They want to see the happy ending. They want to see.
They do, but it's not coming.
The day that you get a man,
bruh.
Have you thought about that?
Do you know what? I feel like it's low-key ruined my market. But do you know what? I serve a God that will make miracles happen.
Amen to that.
And I feel like whenever the right guy does come in, he won't even
bat an eyelid.
Do you know what I mean? He won't even. That's just. But I just think to myself, like, there's certain people out there that actually think I'm in a relationship, and that could be my person. But whoever my person is, God will speak to him and just let him know.
Amen, sis.
Amen.
What are your DMs like? Do you get a lot of guys that move to you in your DMs, or do they just think that you're cooped up and so they don't even try?
No, do you know what? I think I've gone through seasons where I've got more DMs from guys than others. I think right now, because of the PT stuff, it's not as bad. But I remember like before, like I'd get, but even now though, I get some random DMs and it's just like, bruh.
It's like,
and the thing is, I actually look through my DMs. Like, I love.
Everyone does. What do you mean? We all do.
Yeah, I think
even the other ones. What was it? The request.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
We're like, who's in there?
Who's in there? Who could? Yeah. Having a look. Like, I love watching my DMs. But it's just like, if I want some entertainment, like, I'll go to my DMs because I know that there'll be something bizarre, there'll be something weird. But sometimes people do actually come creatively, and I just love that for them.
See, this is something that I touch on a lot. I wish I had the vocabulary to be able to construct like that. These messages like this, because it's so inventive. Like, how can someone say you're fine as frog hair, but frogs don't even have hair? Like, how can people say that you're thicker than Chinese smog, talking about pollution?
Oh, bruh.
Who even how do you even?
Do you know what it is though? It's the boldness as well. Because to go on someone's profile, type message, like tap on message, and then type that out. You gotta be bold. You gotta be real bold to be doing that.
Bold, brazen, and everything else in between.
Honestly.
I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't. But here we are. We're in the DMs. Welcome to In the DMs, where we go through the funny, the bizarre, and the unhinged DMs that you get sent in this wonderful and weird world that we call social media. Yes, social media. I'm Jourds, and I'm joined by the gorgeous, the talented, the delectable...
Oh, I was supposed to come in. This was your entrance. Oh, let's do that again. That was, yeah. I was
the gorgeous, the talented, the delectable.
Destdol.
I don't even know if delectable is a word. Maybe I made
We're
it
going
up,
with
but
it.
we're
We're
just
going
gonna
with it.
we're gonna run with it.
We
Sometimes
are.
in life, you've just got to commit to the cause, and that's what I do a lot of times.
As you should.
So these DMs are actually your DMs that have been sent through.
Yeah.
I got them texted last night. And I don't know whether you listened, but I sent a voice note like 0.2 seconds afterwards screaming because I was like, if anyone is going to get hilarious DMs, it's going to be Dest, like without a shadow of a doubt. So let's go in for this one. This is just fantastic. He has sent, and potentially has sent more than just these pictures. But this one in particular has sent through a TV, if you can see that there, a bed, which also is quite like, that's giving like...
That's a good bed.
What? That's a good bed.
That's a good size bed.
That's DFS on finance
100%.
because it's, $500 a month or something. Grey aesthetic. He's also said the settee, the sofa, don't really know. We could have got an L shape.
We could have got a better sofa than that.
We could have got a better sofa. And then he's finished up. He's rounded it up by saying, just moving into your DMs.
What a man. What a man. You got to give it to him.
Now, if he was 6'5", tall, dark and handsome, then maybe. Perhaps.
Yeah.
We'd get a little...
Something
out of that.
Yeah.
Let me even see if I can look at what the...
DP's saying.
Oh, Canada Goose over the head, phone in hand.
Oh, forget it. Next.
Yeah, we're not really going anywhere with that one, are we? However, the creativity of that.
Bruh. And he's gone to Google to get these images.
Oh, yeah.
Sent them one at a time and then ended with that line.
Baby girl, I'm even zooming in at the... I'm trying to not get the name in. I'm zooming in... at the TV he's chosen to use at the top there.
Wait, why?
Because it's a Sony. That's a good TV. He hasn't even gone for a Mitsubishi.
He's gone for a Sony.
Because we know it's only Sony or Samsung.
What about LG?
LG are good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Philips?
Good. No,
Philips are good because they have the light thing on the back. So what you're watching, it goes that colour.
Oh, come on. That's like the same people that put... those lights, the colourful lights on a Christmas tree.
Oh, you don't like that?
No.
Right.
No, we keep it simple. We keep it classy, cutesy, demure. We keep it demure.
Yeah.
But listen, this guy, he done his thing.
He really did, man.
I'm proud of that DM. It was funny.
And what would you rate it?
Out of 10. This is a good one. Out of 10, I've got to give it to him,
I feel like we got to give it... Is it a 10?
Let's give it a 10.
Let's give it a 10.
That was a 10. That was a strong 10. Right, so moving swiftly onwards. This was bizarre. I had to rate this bizarre because, I mean, you love your vehicle.
I do.
I think everyone that follows you and knows you knows your vehicle. Probably more than you. The
Perhaps.
Inside, the outside,
the plate.
When you've got the plate, when you've got friends in, when they've just left the car, the interior designing,
the wheels,
the rims,
everything.
And so I guess with that comes the fact that people will clock you when you're on the move.
Yeah.
You get that quite a lot, huh?
Yeah, and it's kind of scary. Like, I think that later down the line, I might have to get a different plate. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you take accountability for the fact you've done this to yourself?
Yeah, wholeheartedly. But then when I deep it, at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not Beyonce. Do you know what I mean? It's not that deep. But then sometimes,
at the same time, it's like the messages are coming in.
This is probably not good for my safety. But, we move. God's got me.
True. Amen. He does. So this message came through. I'm just going to say that driving on the A12 this morning was not safe for the beauty you're carrying. Seriously. I mean, he's correct.
He is.
You
and the thing is, when I got that DM, I knew exactly who it was, because when I was driving on that morning, I was driving on my way to church and I was running late, and I wasn't speeding or anything.
No, because we don't speed. We don't get tickets. We don't speed.
Nah. But I was driving, and then a car came up next to me, and he put the windows down, innit? So I put my windows down, and I was like oh,
not
what?
You ready to engage?
Yeah, I was like, what? Are we racing? Like, what is it? Need for speed? Like, what's going on?
Dest said Fast and Furious.
Yeah, honestly, I was like cruising, and then he like put his foot down, and I put my foot down, and then we was like racing, like, and then I think in the end, like, you know, when you come off of the,
where is the A12?
Girl, I don't know. It's like coming up to, is it on the Blackwall Tunnel? Like when you come out of the Blackwall Tunnel.
Okay, that side.
I was going towards Tottenham anyway, but yeah, and then he went straight, and then in the end I had to come off the, is it a dual carriageway, I think? Yeah, and then that was that. But
so you knew exactly.
Yeah, when I got the DM, I literally started like giggling because I was just like, lol. Like,
didn't get a reply.
No,
but saw the DM same time.
Yeah, he got a giggle.
Yeah. But some of these ones, this is it. Like sometimes you just go through your DMs, you see what's coming in, and you're like, you got me.
Yeah.
You're not getting a reply, but you got me.
Yeah, literally.
And that's rating it. What are we rating this one?
You know what? I feel like I'd rate that like an 8.
I'd rate it an 8.
Yeah, I'd rate it an 8.
I'd rate it an 8. I mean, he was cutesy with it. Like he was.
And I like how he used like, you know, driving on the and then ended it isn't whatever for the beauty you're carrying. Like
was not safe for the beauty that you're carrying.
Yeah, it was very
The only discrepancy that I have is that after carrying, he should have put a comma.
Oh.
You know, was not safe for the beauty you're carrying, comma. Seriously.
Yeah, should have had a pause there. You know, grammar is important.
The grammar's important. Throw us a little comma, then get to the pause. Seriously.
Yeah, fair.
Full stop at the end. But he wasn't grammatically correct. Didn't even go in.
There's room for improvement.
There's room for improvement, darling. His display picture, he's smoking. Okay. Not a shisha, so you can just calculate the rest.
Yeah, not for me.
Again,
I hate when I get DMs from people and they either like have like a car as a display picture or like something that's like not actually their face. I'm just like,
you can't see them.
Yeah, what do you want me to do with this? Like,
yeah, it's just giving like road.
Yeah,
for the road.
Very weird behavior.
And it's like, we want to see facials, we want to see visuals.
Please.
What, like, if someone was going to slide into your DMs, like, how would be the best way to get your attention?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you know what? I don't think there is a way because I'm never going to really hear it.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even if it's like humor, because you love a giggle, I love a humor, laugh.
But I feel like for me, I'd rather meet someone in person.
In real life.
Yeah, catch me outside. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather meet someone in real life or meet someone for a friend, so then it's like verified, you know?
Yeah.
But if someone was going to DM me on a random like vibe, humor's the way. Make me laugh. I love to laugh.
What about the celebs and the verified ticks? Or would you just be like, no?
Yeah,
you work in the same industry, it's a bit.
Yeah, just no. And also, sometimes I think what it is with DMs, I think if you're in mine, how many others are you in?
True.
Like, are you just throwing your net out like to every DM inside?
Also, are you somebody that is like, I don't know whether you've seen this. I see this a lot on threads actually, where there was a situation where a girl had been, one of her posts on her stories had been liked by a guy. She went on his page and seen that he had a missus. So she DM'd the missus to say, a screenshot, your man liked one of my posts. And it blew up, like it went crazy on threads because you had some people that were saying, your man shouldn't be liking anyone's story anyway. And then other people were just like, it's one post
not that deep.
And it's not that deep.
What was the post though? That's
the only thing she left out.
Because what about if it was a quote or something like, or like a picture of what she was doing in the day? Was it a story post?
Yeah, story post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If it's like a bikini pic, then what you doing? Do you know what I mean?
Okay, facts.
I think it depends on the pic.
Facts.
And also, just one pic and you're already screaming to go and say, "Come to the woman."
It's a bit enough.
Yeah.
It's a bit. I mean, I guess it's that thing of social media. It's like, I think it controls so many aspects of relationships that I guess it's just always going to be down to the individuals that are in that relationship to outline what they're okay with and what they're not.
Yeah.
Just as long as it's not unhinged.
Yeah. Ideally, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'd actually prefer if my future man was like on socials, but like not on socials that much.
Oh, a little bit incog.
Yeah. And then like, I'd like
an
that.
Incog man.
Yeah. I'm not saying he doesn't have to have socials, because at the same time, I actually wouldn't mind if I was actually with someone who did the same thing as me, because then they'd understand it. Like, I'm happy to go down both roads. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually, but it just depends.
Yeah, as long as they're not somebody who's like competitive.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you know what I mean? Man of the Lord, absolutely. Given.
Absolutely.
A given. And then, I guess somebody who is either like the only thing with someone who's incognito is like they would have to be able to understand what it is that you do for work.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
The events, the going out, because I've been with guys before now, and they've not understood the whole like events thing. It's just like, why are you out all the time? But at the same time, it's like, if I'm not out and then I just turn into a figurine, no one's gonna, like, people forget. Do you know what I mean? You kind of need to be in people's faces in order for them to be like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, let's get Dest to present for this. Let's get Jourds to do this or whatever. Like, you need to be visible.
100%.
Because if you're like, if you go ghost for 6 months and you don't go out and you're just doing up bay at home,
ain't gonna work.
Then it ain't gonna work.
You gotta get your money up.
You gotta get your money up. And also, sometimes you see people.
Yeah, it's part of the parcel of like being a creator, being a presenter. You've got to be outside. Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
Part of the parcel. So you need someone that understands that.
Amen to that. And last but not least, there's your DMs.
Not the pause.
Your DMs. I'd jump in front of a medium-sized car at 30 miles per hour for you. There's a few things we can take away from this.
There's so many things.
So let's get into the first. The jumping in front, I mean...
First of all, brazy.
Yeah. But they do have that ad, don't they?
Yeah.
If you drive at 30 miles per hour... you have a 6% chance of survival. So that's probably why. Oh, really?
Is that where he's got that from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this could be someone who might be in my age bracket.
Okay, fair.
Potentially. To know that. Because there was a lot of ads back in the day on speed awareness.
Okay.
Medium-sized car.
That bit was what made me laugh. Because he didn't just say car. He specified a medium-sized car. So
we're not going for like a
van,
a Ford KA or anything like that, or a van.
No, a Ford KA is small.
That's what I mean.
Oh, so that's small.
Medium would be like what?
A Ford Fiesta?
Is that a medium?
I'd say that's medium.
I was thinking more like
Mini Cooper. That's small.
Mini Cooper. That's maybe a medium of medium build.
Maybe.
What about an A3? I would say that's a medium build.
Yeah.
E-Class. That's long. That's large.
Okay, yeah.
G-Wagon, large.
Yeah. So I'm saying a Renault Clio. I'm saying A1, A3.
Yeah, is medium.
Ford Focus, Ford Fiesta. That's the range. That's what the range we're working with.
So he's basically saying, like, I will risk my life,
but not too much.
There's limits.
Yeah, there's limits.
Like, I'm not trying to put myself in front of a wagon.
Yeah, but a Fiesta.
At 30 mph.
You got me there.
We can run with it. Do you know what? There was many layers, and then obviously at the end it's for you.
For you.
You know, with these DMs, what I really love is the fact that a lot of these guys will go there with it, but they won't commit fully. Too much.
Yeah.
You know, the large car, he could have upgraded, because you now sat there thinking, oh, okay, it's nice that you'll go medium. It's nice that you'll jump in front. But why not large?
Why not? Do you know, what am I missing that you couldn't just fully commit to going large with it?
What do I need to do next?
But maybe once he's in the relationship, then he'll upgrade to a large. Do you know what I mean? He's giving me just a peek into what it would be like, you know?
At the minute, he's giving you silver package.
And then
he's going to upgrade
premium,
to gold premium plus.
Yeah, exactly.
With all the extras and the additives.
I'm not mad. I feel like he had a bit of a decorum, you know? He wasn't trying to give me too much, but he gave me just enough.
Yeah. You know, an out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd give that one another 8.
Oh, an 8.
Yeah, what was you going to give it?
I will sprinkle that up.
I
will sprinkle it and give it an 8.9.
Hey, okay, an extra 0.9.
That was an extra 0.9.
Okay.
Mainly because of the fact that there was just so many different layers to it that you could pick apart, and that you could also question the depth of it and the fact that it could have gone a little bit further as well.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic.
Yeah.
You don't really reply back. Do you reply back to your DMs?
Not if someone's trying to move to me.
Compliments?
Yes.
Okay.
Or just a funny comment, yeah. Or just like a random comment, yeah. But I don't always reply, but sometimes I do.
Sometimes. And even just like helping to solidify the audience, you know?
Yeah, and I think but it's so funny because I feel like sometimes when I do reply, people are like, oh my God, you replied. And I'm like, yeah, like,
it's sweet.
It's normal.
Because people love what you do, hun.
Yeah, it's very sweet. It's very, very sweet.
It's really good. And I guess like even just doing stuff like that, it will just keep people, do you know what I mean, believing you. Because half of it is literally just people believing in what it is that you're doing and how it is that you're doing it. And it's all about, you know, your personalities and people buying into you. 100%. And you do a great job of that, girl.
Yeah.
You do a great job.
I try.
Listen, if you've got any DMs that you feel like will be suitable for the show, funny, unhinged, bizarre, anything else in between, then please send it my way at Jourds_. Don't forget the U. This is In the DMs. I have been joined by Destdol. Follow her on the socials. Comment, like, and subscribe. Everything else in between. This is In the DMs, and I'll see you next time. See ya.